All right, we mentioned this briefly earlier, but a key witness for the prosecution in Diddy's sex trafficking trial is reportedly missing ahead of opening statements today.
Okay, so things just got even crazier in the Diddy case. A key witness for the prosecution has disappeared, and based on what the other witnesses have been saying, it's hard not to think something sketchy is going on. This witness wasn't just anyone. She had major receipts. We're talking about freakoffs involving Diddy's own mother, Usher allegedly ending up in the hospital because of one and more. That's the kind of stuff she was ready to bring to court, but now she's missing, and it's not a coincidence. Let's back up. Diddy, or should we say Sean Diddy Combs, isn't just facing one or two accusations. As of April 2025, he's staring down 63 civil lawsuits. 63. That's not random, that's a pattern. These accusations stretch all the way back to the 90s, and the stories, they paint a picture that's dark, disturbing, and shockingly consistent. Let's break down some of the biggest ones, because people need to really understand what's going on here. First, there's Joy Dickerson. She filed in November 2023, saying that back in 1991, when she was just a college student, Diddy drugged and assaulted her, and even shared a video of it as revenge porn. His legal team called it a money grab. But let's be real, are we supposed to just shrug it off? Then you've got Rodney Lil Rod Jones Jr., a producer filed in February 2024. His claims? Racketeering, drug running, crossing lines with minors, waving guns around, even dragging other celebs like Cuba Gooding Jr. into the mess. Some parts of his case got tossed, but the most serious boundary claims are still moving forward. Diddy's team says Jones is just a scammer looking for cash. Next up, Grace Omarke. She filed in April 2024 and says Diddy's son, Christian King Combs, assaulted her on a yacht in 2022, and that Diddy created the toxic environment that made it possible. Again, Diddy's team denied it, called it attention-seeking. But come on, the apple clearly isn't falling far from the tree. Then there's Crystal McKinney, who says Diddy drugged her at a Fashion Week party in 2003 and later blacklisted her in the modeling world. No comment yet from Diddy's side. And April Lampro? She accused him of multiple assaults between 1995 and 2000, including being filmed without consent. Still no official response from the Diddy camp. Then there's a name you might recognize, Dawn Richard, former Danity Kane singer. She dropped a bombshell in September 2024, saying she witnessed Diddy physically assault Cassie Ventura and saw him drug underage girls at parties. Diddy responded like, oh, she's just trying to boost her album sales. Seriously? Thalia Graves also came forward, saying in 2001, Diddy and his bodyguard tied her up and did horrific things. This case is ongoing and currently tied up with Brooklyn authorities. And there's another Jane Doe who says Diddy and Harve Pierre trafficked her when she was just 17. That was back in 2003, but the case is still very much alive. Oh, and October 2024, that month alone had 6 anonymous plaintiffs come forward with stories ranging from assaults at wild parties to threats involving security jobs. Some wanted to stay anonymous, some cases were dismissed, but the sheer number tells its own story. And just before the clock ran out on a key legal deadline in New York, someone from Diddy's own reality show, I Want to Work for Diddy, filed their own assault claim. That's how deep this runs. Now, beyond the civil lawsuits, the criminal stuff? That's even worse. In September 2024, Diddy got hit with federal charges. We're talking racketeering, human trafficking, kidnapping, forced labor, bribery, and obstruction. Homeland Security agents arrested him in Manhattan. No bail. 2 judges said no. Since then, he's been sitting in a Brooklyn jail. In March 2025, things escalated again. New charges dropped, this time claiming he abused his staff and forced them to help cover up his crimes. He pleaded not guilty again, but the raids on his homes in LA, Miami, and NYC, they took everything. Computers, files, all believed to hold key evidence. If he's convicted, especially on the racketeering charge, he could be looking at life in prison. Now here's the emotional part. Through all this, his family has been showing up to court. On May 12, 2025, 6 of his 7 kids showed up in Manhattan with their grandmother, Janice Combs, 84 years old, standing by him. They came in a black van, walked into the courthouse together, sat in the front row, holding strong. But once the real graphic stuff started coming out, like the testimony from Daniel Phillip describing Diddy's abuse, some of his kids literally had to walk out of the courtroom. It was too much. Still, they stayed for a 2016 video shown in court, allegedly showing Diddy attacking Cassie Ventura. Back in December 2024, Diddy's children even put out a public statement saying, "This past month has devastated our family." They say the accusations are lies and conspiracy theories. Even Janice Combs called it a public lynching. But here's the thing. There are videos. There are dozens of people speaking out. This isn't just smoke. There's fire. And the trial, it's just beginning.